Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel. My name is Heather. Today I'm going to be doing tarot readings for the week of May 19th through to the 25th. So the readings are going to be for each of the different zodiac signs, so make sure you check out the timestamps below. Because they are general readings, I strongly encourage you to check out not only your sign, but your sun sign, but also your moon and rising sign reading. You may find that they resonate more with you, being general readings. Take what fits, leave what doesn't, and we are going to be jumping right into the sign of Aries. Okay, so Aries, let's see what we have for you today. Well, for the week of the 19th through to the 25th. Okay, so Aries, with this energy that we have here, we have the Empress, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles. And so right now, whether or not this relates to your money career, it's going to be different for each of you. This is a general reading. So whether or not this applies to your money, career, finances, or is about your relationships and your connections with others, or your career, or this could even be about some kind of pet project or just something you want to build, you want to create. This could even be for some of you, this could be about retail as well. So it's going to resonate differently for each of you. But with this Empress energy, this is a time where you are planting seeds, and these seeds have the potential to grow. This is a very fertile energy with this Empress card here. For example, some of you could even find out that you are you're trying to conceive, and you could be receiving news about a pregnancy, but this is a very fertile energy for you for anything that you want to create or you want to grow. Go for it. If you are looking for a new job, this is a great time for you to put out those resumes. If you are building a house or building just anything in general, renovating your house, doing any kind of construction like that, this is a good time to start that. And even pet projects, if you're trying to get a side business going, this is a good entrepreneurial type of energy too, because we also have the Magician here. And with the Magician, this is saying that you have all the skills, knowledge, resources you need to take an idea, something in your mind that you want to create and manifest it in this physical world, in reality. And then with this Queen of Pentacles energy here, wow, this is amazing energy for you. And I just love this for you because this is someone who's very resourceful. So you know how to get the job done this week. You know how to, anything you want to create, any of your ambitions, any of your dreams, Aries, this is the week to get that started, plant those seeds and start taking action, because you have a good opportunity and a good window this week to get something off the ground that will create that long-term stability for you with this Queen of Pentacles here. So Aries, that concludes your reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you are notified when I go live. I will be going live in June, but also for when other videos come out. Thank you. Okay, and now moving on to Taurus. So Taurus, let's see what energies are in store for you for this week, May 19th through to the 25th. That one wants to get pulled, this one wants to get pulled, and this one wants to get pulled. So Taurus, the energy that I have for you for this week is the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Five of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for you is that you're really seeking stability here. So for many of you, this could be, I'm feeling like for many of you, this is actually about work or your work environment. So working with bosses or coworkers and colleagues, but it's not for everybody. Some people, it can be your more personal and intimate relationships. So your close friends, it could be even a partner or just other family members, could even be children. So how that plays out for you is going to be different for each of you and how this resonates. But with that Knight of Pentacles, you are seeking stability, okay? You are, and what you're seeking stability, and the reason why I'm saying that is about your relationships is because of with this Five of Wands here. This Five of Wands, this is an energy where everyone's going in different directions. It's a little bit combative. It can be a little bit of a competition, some kind of a challenge that way. The fire at the bottom. It's because everybody's going in different directions. And this energy is scattered. It's because everybody's going in different directions. This energy is scattered. Nobody is on the same page. You're trying to build that stability. And that is what you are trying to do. You're trying to build that stability. to head, or
whether or not this is you and other people going to head to head, or you're doing the mediator this week. But what you are doing, and the kind of the advice here with the Hierophant is kind of go back.
Just go back to find a common ground, solid foundation.
Just go back to find a common ground, solid foundation here with this Hierophant, because this is about conformity, following the rules, what's expected of you.
Stability, so you're seeking that kind of always do them, right? So
stability, doing things the way that we always do them, right? So you're
going back to the
trying
basics,
to get everybody back to that, going back to the basics, back to the core. What is our common goal? What is our common ground? And then let's just do this the right way with this.
But I think I'm going to pull one more for you. I'm going to pull one clarifier.
But I think I'm going to pull one more for you. I'm going to pull one clarifier. I want to see how this is going to play out.
I feel for many of you, you're actually the mediator here.
I feel for many of you, you're actually the mediator here, because you are the Knight of Pentacles.
The balance here. You are the one that's trying to seek the balance here. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. So what we have here is we have the Three of Pentacles, and this is the card of collaboration, working together to build something. So again, many of you, I do feel like this is work. Some of it could be in your home environment, and just perhaps you and other people around you are just not on the same page. You are going to be going back to the roots, going back to the foundation, going back to, you know, doing the way things the way we traditionally do them, to find that common ground and to get everybody on the same page, so you can actually do this group project or do whatever it is you're trying to do and collaborate on, and get everyone's energy going in the same direction. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you're notified when the next video comes out and when I go live in June for individual readings. Take care. And next up are my lovely Geminis. Let's see what we have in store, the cards have in store for you, Gemini. So this is for the week of May 19th through to the 25th, and we have, that one's calling me. Oh, nice, wonderful. Knight of Pentacles. I want to shuffle a little bit more. That's the one we want. Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles. So, Gemini, we have the High Priestess, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. I love this energy for you, Gemini. So what I am seeing here for Geminis for this week is you need to trust your intuition. Okay? Trust your connection with the divine. Trust that the messages that are coming through to you are coming from divine, and you're receiving a lot of downloads this week. I'm not really getting the sense that this is about relationships, but for a few of you, this will apply to your relationships and just making them more solid, more stable. Okay, but this is really a week of you taking stock at what it is you've been doing. What have you been putting a lot of your energy and effort into with the Seven of Pentacles? This is you taking stock of what you're trying to achieve and how much effort and energy you've put out into that, and are the rewards that you are what you getting back equal to the amount of work and effort you're putting into it. Okay, it's also about being a little bit patient and knowing that the effort that you're putting out will be rewarded. It's just not quite there yet. So you just need to be a little bit more patient. But you also have the Knight of Pentacles energy. So this, you really want to take action. You want to move forward in a very practical, grounded kind of way. You're willing to put the hard work into whatever it is that you're trying to build, whatever it is you're trying to grow here. But also when it comes to timing, I do want you to know for timing for pushing forward, okay, is using that High Priestess energy, using your intuition, using those instincts, Gemini. I hope this helps, and I hope this resonates for many of you. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you're notified when the next videos come out, as well as when in June I go live and do readings for you live. And have a fantastic week, Gemini. Take care. Okay, Cancer, now it's your turn. So let's see what the week has in store for you, Cancer. That one right there. That one. And this one. Ooh, okay, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, the energy for you for the week of May 19th through to the 25th is the Page of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So there's a lot of mental energy going on there for you this week, Cancer. And I feel like the advice card for you is this Nine of Pentacles, to just relax, enjoy what you've built and what you've created this week. And why do I say that? Because you have this Eight of Swords energy. So it does look like with this Page of Swords, some information is coming into you where you are going to feel like, what do I do with this? And you feel trapped, you feel restricted, you feel like you just don't know what to make of it. Okay, with this Eight of Swords energy. This Eight of Swords energy is where you feel restricted, trapped, isolated, imprisoned, like you can't move. But it's Swords energy, it's mental energy. Swords is air. It is everything going on in our heads. It's that communication, the mental. And when you look at this card, Swords, which represent her thoughts, are surrounding her and encasing her and trapping her, imprisoning her. But these are her thoughts. It doesn't necessarily mean it's reality. So this is self-imposed restrictions and limitations. These, the binds on her wrists are very loose. She could easily pull her hands out of them, take off that blindfold, and get up and walk out through those swords, between those swords. So what this is telling you, you Cancer, is that there is a way out. You just need to quiet your thoughts. It is your own thoughts that are imprisoning you. Any kind of forward movement you want to make, it's your own thoughts that are standing in your way at the moment. So if you feel trapped, like you can't, there's no options for you, which whatever this information is that comes out for you, this Page of Swords here, it's okay. Just take some time for yourself. With this Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of you have everything that you've surrounded, all the creature comforts you've surrounded yourself with, you've earned it, you've created it. But with this being in the middle here, and this is your advice card here in the center, is you need to take that time to just enjoy yourself, relax, okay? Try not to worry and obsess, and the answers will come. So even with this Page of Swords, I feel like some information has come in from somewhere, from outside of you, that has caused this mental spiraling to happen for you. But I believe that at the end of the week, if you just take a step back, okay, and try and relax, try not to worry, try not to obsess, additional information is going to come in with this Page of Swords, okay? And you'll be better able to handle it and to figure things out if you just take some time for yourself and just enjoy. Okay, I hope that helps you, Cancer. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I will see you for the next reading and also for the June live read. Thank you for joining me. Okay, and now we are moving on to the sign of Leo. So hello, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's see what we have for you for the week of May 19th through to the 25th. That card we want. That one. Okay, Leo. So this looks, I really like this energy for you. You have the World, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Three of Pentacles. I really like this Pentacles energy here. So for the Leos out there, it does look like you have been collaborating and working on some kind of a project. So this could be at work. This could be with coworkers or colleagues. This could also be at home. This could be with friends or families. How it resonates is going to be different for each of you. But it does look like you have been working with other people, as well as independently. So what I mean by that is you've been working on a project, or you've been working on something for yourself where you've had to collaborate and bring some other people in. So perhaps area experts or people that have knowledge or information that you don't have, to have them come in and to help you with something so you can complete that task. But this week it does look like that project is wrapping up and completing, and you with this Nine of Pentacles here, it does look like it's coming to fruition, and in a very positive kind of way for you. It does look like it has paid off for you, whatever project you're working on. So this is a card of success, but this is individual success. So you have played a key role. So here's an example of how this could play out. Again, depending on what area of life it is in for you, it's going to resonate a little bit differently or play out slightly differently. But if we were looking at career, for example, this could be where you, with this Nine of Pentacles energy, that is very much about the self and financial success and just project success, and where you are responsible for that success as an individual. So you might be the project leader. Perhaps you've been asked to do something at work where you have to collaborate with others or create a team, building some kind of a project right from the ground up. And with that world, it's coming to a completion. So you, as the project leader, have that success, get that recognition here with this Nine of Pentacles, as well as your team, and you have a successful completion at the end of the day. And your boss, or perhaps you are the boss, are very happy and pleased with this, or your clients are happy and pleased with how this project has played out. So that's the energy that I have for you, Leo. It does look like it is a very positive week for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be sure to like, share, subscribe if it resonated with you, and also hit that notification bell so you're notified when the next week's readings come out, as well as when I do my June live reading. When I do the live readings, I will be asking people that are on the channel at the time live any questions that they want, and I will be pulling cards for them. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful week. Okay, my wonderful Virgos, it is now your turn. And let's see what we have for you this week. For the week of May 19th through to the 25th. There we go, that card. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm liking this energy so far. Nope, not that one, not that one. That one. Okay, we have a jumper. Ooh, but we have the Five of Wands here. I am going to pull a clarifier for that one because I want to know a little bit more about that scattered energy. But it does look like Virgo with the Page of Wands here. It looks like for many of you, and then the Ace of Pentacles energy. So those two energies combined, it does look like you are beginning something brand new. For many of you, this could be a raise that comes in. It could be a new money opportunity, a passion project. I feel for many of you, this is a passion project. Or this could be a career opportunity. It could be a brand new career. Perhaps you've put some resumes out there and you've now heard back and you are getting the job. But this is an opportunity to build stability, specifically financial stability in your life with this Ace of Pentacles. But with that Page of Wands energy, this is something you are passionate about, but this is a brand new energy. So even if you're in a career long term, this could be a project that you're being offered that is going to elevate your status and elevate your reputation in your career. With that Ace of Pentacles, you have an opportunity to turn it into something really positive for you. So whether or not it's going to make you more money or it's going to enhance your reputation. And I really like this because with that Page of Wands energy too, this is something that really resonates you. Like you really connect with it, and it's going to allow you to tap into your creativity and tap into your spark, and people are going to get to see that side of you that you might not normally get to show. So I'm loving this energy for you. But the one thing you do have with this Five of Wands energy, there is some scattered energy. I don't feel like it's other people. This is very individual for you, Virgo. I'm really feeling like this is more your energy. So as you're deciding how you're going to move forward, okay, you have all these ideas, all these creative ideas in this creative energy, but you aren't quite sure which direction to take, or all these different things that you want to do and move forward with. But with this energy, do know the key with mastering that Five of Wands energy is kind of pick one avenue, one thing, do it well, and then move on to the next. So I'm going to pull a clarifier here for you, Virgo, for this Five of Wands energy to see how to navigate that and how to deal with it, because we don't want you working and starting on a project where you're being pulled in so many different directions, or your ideas to move forward and how to move forward with it are so scattered, because then that will mean that you just won't do the job well, right? It will mean that if you're trying to do it in too many different kinds of ways, then you end up doing it half-assed, right? Each one. So the thing with the Five of Wands is you pick one direction and stick to it and then move on to the next. Yeah. And what I see here for you, Virgo, is if you don't rein that in, all that enthusiasm and ambition and excitement, you're going to end up with the Four of Swords energy, where you're going to exhaust yourself and you're going to need time for yourself. So Virgo, I'm loving this energy for you with, again, this new opportunity. It's really connecting with you on a soul level, on a personal level, but just beware of taking that, having so much enthusiasm that you want to go in 5 different directions at once. Try to rein that in, try to focus in one direction, move forward with that. And then once you've kind of mastered that or completed that, then move on to the next, and then the next, and then the next. Okay? Because if not, you're going to burn yourself out. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Virgo. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you're notified when the next week readings come out, as well as when I go live in June and take readings or questions from you online. Take care. And now for my wonderful, lovely Libras. So Libra, let's see what energy is in store for you for the week of May 19th through to the 25th. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. Oops, and we have a jumper. And we have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Three of Wands. Okay. So it does look to me like Libra this week is a lot about you contemplating a decision you need to make. How that plays out is going to be different for each of you, because this is a general reading, and how it specifically resonates will be different. But what I'm seeing, Libra, with this Nine of Swords energy here, you are being kept up at night with worry, with anxiety. There could even be a little touch of depression here for some of you, where you have a decision to make here with this Two of Swords, and you're not quite sure what to do. And because of that, that is causing that anxiety. That could be causing that stress. It's keeping you up at night. You could even be finding that you're having some nightmares around it, or just uncomfortable dreams about making this decision. And what is that decision about? With this Three of Wands, this is a card of movement. So well, it has a few different meanings, but it can be a card of movement. So for some of you, this can be about a decision that you need to make about relocation or moving. For some of you, that movement could be related to job. You're just not satisfied with your career anymore, and you've been thinking about leaving your job for another job, but you're not quite sure how to do it. And perhaps even here with this Nine of Swords and Two of Swords, if that is what that's about, the reason for you leaving that job could be there could be some toxic energy there at your workplace. With that Nine of Swords, and have that depression or that anxiety or that stress, and that could be coming from like in your head, because perhaps someone is treating you, unfairly or in a negative kind of way, whether it be a coworker or a boss. And for others of you, the stress and anxiety is you've taken action and initiated and started something in some area of your life. That's going to resonate different for each of you. It could be relationships. It could be career, money, finances. It could even be a health regime that you've started, something new. And you've taken some action. You're kind of waiting to see what's going to come in. And it hasn't come in yet. So you're now overthinking, and it's causing this stress. And you need to because you're looking to make a decision. Like, for example, if you're doing something for your health, you could be looking at, okay, I've been doing this now for 3 months. Is it working? You're waiting for results to decide whether or not you need to pivot what you're doing and do it maybe a little bit differently, to bring in more benefits for you. So that is what I see for you. I'm going to see if I can pull a clarifier just to help. So any advice with that? But the one thing I can say too with this Two of Swords energy here, Some of it is, you know, you're not, with the blindfold being on, you can't see the situation clearly. I'm feeling like your emotions are kind of getting in the way of you seeing the situation quite clearly. So you need to try and find a way to step back and away from that. And let's see what happens with the clarifier. Yeah, the Knight of Swords here. So the Swords energy, this is mental energy. This is logic, using logic, reason, looking at the facts, creating a pros and cons list kind of energy here. And with the Knight, this is the action card. The Knights are on a quest, they're on a mission. There are doers, are action-oriented cards here, going out to slay that dragon, right? So the best course of action for you to get through this and make this decision on the movement forward that you need to make here, Libra, is to move forward mentally. Move forward with your mind, really create that pros and cons list. Look, you're great at balance, Libra. You are the sign of balance. You know how to do this. You know how to look at things in a logical way, in a balanced and fair kind of way, and try and take your emotions out of it so you can look at it very clearly through a clear lens and gain that clarity here by using that Knight of Swords energy. So that's really the advice for you. And then that will help you make that decision and how you're going to move forward. Again, whether or not this is relocating, changing jobs, or just changing or pivoting something that you're doing in your life. Okay, so I hope that helped, Libra. If it resonated with you, be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and definitely click on that notification bell so you know when the next readings happen, but as well when I go live in June and I'm actually doing readings for you, the viewer, live. So take care, Libra. Have a wonderful week. And now it is time for our Scorpio reading. So welcome, Scorpio. Let's see what energy is in store for you for the week of May 19th through to the 25th. Let me just move my mouse here. I don't want my screen going dark on me. Let's see what we have. We want to pull this one. Oh, nice. I'm hoping this turns out really well because I am married to a Scorpio. So good news for him is good news for me. Let's see, one more. Okay, the Three of Wands. That came out for Libra as well. So Scorpio, we have the Wheel, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. Okay. So it looks like for you, Scorpio, if you've been sitting on the fence about something you have wanted to do, whether or not it's a passion project, you've wanted to start creating something, you wanted to build something, maybe you want to make renovations in your house, or even maybe this is about a relationship. It's going to resonate for each of you differently because this is a general reading. And you haven't given me any information on a specific area of your life you want to focus on. So I'm going to try and cover multiple. But with that Ace of Wands, this is something you're excited about. This is passion. This is creativity, a brand new opportunity for passion, creativity, for something that's going to inspire you, make you want to get out of bed in the morning. But this is a brand new opportunity for that, to grow that. And with that Wheel here, fantastic energy for you, Scorpio. This is a chance to actually, like, you have, the universe is giving you good luck, right? This is divine timing. This is karma, karmically fated opportunity here for you, Scorpio, to do something that you are passionate about. So that passion can be a relationship. This can be a new relationship coming in, or if you have been in a relationship long term, this can be that new opportunity or some opportunity to do something that's going to reignite that spark, right? This could be a work opportunity, a creative project that you've been tasked with, or that's coming in for you this week. If it's around your home or just in your daily life, this could be just something that maybe you find a new hobby, a new passion, something that you're excited about, and you get to do that. But whatever this is, you have the Wheel of Fortune supporting you. You have that luck. You have the opportunity for it to really grow and expand into something that's going to be so beneficial for you, Scorpio, and so wonderful for you. I love this energy for you. And do know it's karmically fated. So if an opportunity comes knocking at your door, even if it seems small,
open that door. Okay, that's my advice to you this week, is open that door, let the opportunity in. With this 3 of Wands, some of you, this could even be travel, right? This is exploration, this is travel, this is expanding your horizons here with this 3 of Wands energy. And that's what I mean, like this door that you can open is just, it has this opportunity for so much, okay? And again, it's going to really resonate with you on a soul level. It might not seem like it too much in the beginning, but as it grows, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. So that is my reading for you for this week, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you're notified when the next readings come out as well. And join me in June when I do a live reading where any of you tuning in, I will try and get to as many people as possible, but I will be doing live readings for you. Take care and have a wonderful week. And now let's see what energy is coming in for my wonderful Sagittarius. Oh, that one wants to come out. This one down here. Okay, Sagittarius, we have an interesting mix here. We've got the King of Cups with the Fool, and we have the King of Wands. What I got right as I was pulling these cards for you, Sagittarius, was that the King of Cups represented someone else. The Fool is your energy and an opportunity for you, and the King of Wands was your energy. So what I'm seeing here, again, general reading, it's not going to resonate for each of you, or it will resonate just in a different way. So for some of you, this could be about career. Some of this could be about your family, home life, environment. But what I'm seeing here for many of you is with this Fool energy, this is a brand new beginning, brand new opportunity for you. And I feel like someone is coming in. This King of Cups is coming in. This person that's nurturing, a leader that is very compassionate, empathetic. And I see this as a mentor. So some of you are going to be getting some kind of a mentor, a guide, someone that has sage wisdom to offer you coming in, that's nurturing you, because I feel like you've been afraid to do something. Okay? You've been holding yourself back from doing something. So whether or not that is because of financial resources, maybe they're a bit tight right now, or maybe it is just you have a lot of responsibilities, so you haven't felt like you've had enough time. And for others of you, it could just simply be that you just have lacked the confidence to do something and move forward with something. Okay? And this King of Cups is here to support you in this brand new beginning, this brand new adventure, this brand new opportunity for you. And this support that you're getting, you've got the King of Wands. I love this. And I'm getting chills with this energy here. And I love this card. Like, see this King of Wands here, and he's got his wands that's on fire. He's got such determination, such confidence, and behind him is a lion, and there's no fear. Like, he knows the lion's there. He's not worried about it attacking him. Because why? Because he is the lion. He is that leader. He is charismatic. That's that fire, that charisma, right? So whatever it is that you are wanting to start, okay, so again, whether it's your relationships, whether it's career, whether it is something else, go for it this week. Start it this week, okay? You have the charisma. You have this ability to take command, to be that king of the jungle, okay, Sagittarius? And with that help, that nurturing energy from that King of Cups, okay, you are going to really see your worth, see your value. And this person's going to mentor you and guide you in moving forward so you can own it and so you can claim your power. And with that charismatic energy, you will be drawing people in. So if you do need support from other people with whatever this is that you want to do, the right people are going to be coming to you because you're going to be attracting that. If you don't need other people helping you, Sagittarius, this is you having that fierce determination to just grab the bull by the horns and go for it. Okay? I love this energy for you. Please comment below. I would love to hear what that Fool energy is, what that new beginning, what that new opportunity is. I'd really love to hear what that is, so be sure to comment below. And have a wonderful week, Sag. Okay, and now we are moving on to Capricorn. So Capricorn, let's see what energy is out there for you for the week of May 19th through to the 25th. Okay, so Capricorn, that card wants to come out. Ooh. Okay, so Capricorn. So again, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If this reading in particular doesn't resonate for your sun sign, be sure to check out your moon and your rising sign as well. So Capricorn, it looks like you are in the mood for love. Okay, we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. So I feel like this is for a select few of you, but you have this new opportunity for romance here. So this Ace of Cups, it can play out a few ways. So it can be a brand new romantic opportunity, okay? Especially if you're single, brand new romantic opportunity. If you are already in a relationship, this can just be an opportunity to kind of deepen that relationship or take it to the next stage. So this could be, for example, an opportunity to just even spend, if you haven't been spending some time with your partner, you could be an opportunity to spend more time and have a little romantic getaway with your partner. But for others of you, this could be kind of like that opportunity for the next stage. Like maybe you have been dating someone, but now you're becoming exclusive. Or perhaps you are in a committed relationship, but now you're moving in. Now you're getting engaged. Now you're getting married. Now you're having a baby. Maybe you're buying property together. Or maybe you're combining your resources together. But it's that kind of opportunity. For those of you where this isn't romantic, but I feel there's definitely a group of Capricorns out there that this is very specific to romance here. But for those that isn't, this can just be a connection with another person. So a deep connection, like maybe you meet your future new best friend, right? That kind of an energy. But you have the Page of Wands here with this as well. So this is very new, fresh energy that's passionate, creative, inspiring. So again, for anyone who has been in a long-term relationship and it's gotten a bit stale, you're going to find that there's this opportunity, okay, to kind of refresh it, bring life back into it. For some of you, that could be through travel, or even just like a weekend away, or just even going on a road trip here, going and visiting museums, or doing some kind of adventurous thing together with this Page of Wands. And with this Lovers here, this is why I'm saying the chance to deepen or rekindle and connect, because with this Lovers here, this is that connection where these two people really find and bring out the very best in each other and uplift each other, and has this very positive, charismatic kind of energy with each other. And like you can see that this Lovers card, like how intensely they are into each other, right? So that's what I'm really seeing for you, Capricorn. For those of you where really romance is completely off the table, it's nothing like this. This could be about, if it's about work or career or what you're doing out there in the world, perhaps there's an opportunity at work for you to do something that you're really passionate and excited about, but even volunteer work. Perhaps you're volunteering or you're creative. This is a creative project for you where you're pouring your heart and soul into it with this Ace of Cups, because you do have that Page of Wands, and that Wands energy really is about creation. It's about what you're passionate about. It can be about your hobbies, and that Page is a youthful energy, so it's a brand new thing that you're doing. Maybe if you're a painter, maybe, or a writer even, you've been inspired to write something and you don't really realize it, but 2 years from now it turns into this amazing published works, right? That gets a lot of attention. That one, we want that one. I just want to pull a clarifier. Yeah, you've got the Empress here. Seeds are being planted for you, Capricorn, this week. So make sure you're taking advantage of it. That's all I can say. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you're notified when the next reading comes out, as well as when I go live in June. When I go live in June, I'm going to be taking questions from the audience and pulling cards for them. So be sure to be there. And again, if this resonated with you, you connected with it in any way, be sure to comment below. I'd love to hear how this is playing out for you this week. And have a fantastic week, Capricorn. And now it is time for my Aquarius friends. So welcome, Aquarius. Let's see what energy is out there for you for the week of May 19th through to the 25th. Aquarius, I want to pull this one. Ooh, we're starting out nice. Look at that energy. Such positivity. I love it. Love it, love it. Ooh. Okay, and we've got the Sun, we've got Judgment. Wow, and I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. I love this for you, Aquarius. Wonderful energy. So this week for you, Aquarius, all I can say is go for it. Okay, go for it. You almost can't fail. So with Judgment here, what I am seeing is there is almost like a wake-up call to a soul purpose. Okay, you're going to really be feeling connected to something. You could even, if you've been on the fence or unsure about something, this is a general reading, remember, so when I say something, this can be about your career, this can be about relationships, family, this could be romantic, this could be money, this could be health, it can be anything, and that's why I'm using a vague term, okay, like something. But there is something that you really connect with on a soul level, or you could even be getting clarity on it because you've been unsure, uncertain about it before, but this week, it's all coming to light. Okay, and you have the sun shining down. The universe has your back. This is success. You can't go wrong. This is the most positive card in this deck. Okay, so the universe is really, it's blanketing you. Okay, it's covering you with love, with warmth, with the opportunity for growth and abundance and success. So, and this is material success, happiness that we get with the sun. So this is just such a positive week for you, Aquarius. And then with this Ten of Pentacles here, this is financial opportunity, financial culmination here. For some, this can be a news about money coming in that you weren't expecting. Perhaps you were expecting it and you've been waiting and you finally get the news and information on that. It can also be inheritance. It can be, for some of you, this is, for some of you, you could even be deciding that you are retiring and you've made that decision, you've made that commitment, because with that Ten of Pentacles here, this can be about the nest egg that you've created and you know that you financially are able to retire, and this is now you having that positive view on the future and what it is you're going to be doing here, and that you can actually now live for yourself rather than being a slave to the 9 to 5, right? So that's the energy for you. But for those of you where you're going to be doing something new, or there's something that you've been waiting for more clarity, you finally have it, and now you're feeling very positive about that in your life, do know with the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles, these are success cards. So these are the opportunity for growth, for stability, even if it isn't about financial resources, it's still about resources, the things that make us feel safe, comfortable, and secure in our lives and provide that security for us. That's all coming in for you this week, Aquarius, and I love this energy. So wonderful. Please let me know in the comments below how this plays out for you, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you're notified when next week's reading comes out, as well as in the month of June when I go live. When I go live, I will be pulling cards for people that are watching online, and they can put their comments, their questions in the comments, and I will be pulling cards for you and doing live readings. So thank you very much for joining me, and have a wonderful week. And saving the best for last, thank you for joining me, Pisces. This one's for you. And let's see what energy we have coming in for you, Pisces, for the week of May 19th through to the 25th. That one. Ooh, the Lovers. And what else have we got for you? What have we got for Pisces? What have we got for Pisces? We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, what are you worried about? What are you so worried about, Pisces? And we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the Lovers can have a few meanings. Some can be just like a connection with an individual that feels very, you know, you're very supportive, you bring out the best in each other, like a soulmate. But this, and you're infatuated with this person, or it can mean a choice. In this particular reading, Pisces, I'm going to say for the majority of you, this is about a decision or choice to be made. In the original Lovers card, you would see a man standing between two women, and he had to make a decision or a choice which woman he was going to choose. Okay? And no matter which woman he chose, it was going to impact all three of them and have an impact. So this decision or choice, and this is why you have the Nine of Swords energy here. You have anxiety about this. You have stress about it. It's keeping you up at night about making some kind of a decision, because you know it doesn't just affect you. It's going to affect other people around you. And what is that impact? What is that? It's about giving and receiving here with the Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, I do feel like perhaps you need help or assistance from someone and you're not quite sure. You don't feel comfortable asking. Or for others of you, someone has come to you and asked for help and you're not quite sure whether or not you should give it, because what could the consequences be? So that could be financial help, it could be emotional help and support, or it can be so many different things, even just time, your time. And so for example, let's say you are already super busy with work and home life and balancing that work-life balance, and now someone has come and asked for help and they need you to do something for them, and you might not have the time but you feel obligated to do that. That's a lot of stress. So that is what I'm really feeling is on the table for you this week, Pisces. But I'm going to pull some clarifiers. I want to see if we can get a little bit of advice here for you on how to navigate this energy. Oh, and we had a jumper. Okay, Temperance. It's about finding balance. This is a week for you to find balance. I'm going to just push these up because I want to make sure the cards are on camera. So it's about finding the balance. Create a pros and cons list of your... I feel like for most of you, it's not about you asking help, but someone coming to you for help. But create a pros and cons list to help you figure this out, rather than letting your emotions, you know, dictate it. And also that might help to relieve some of the mental anxiety that you have over making this decision. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. Okay. So we got the party card here, but it's the celebration. It's the other people having your back, supporting others. So it does look like, even if you think you might not be able to help support another person, and again, support doesn't necessarily mean financial support. I do feel like, you can do it, okay? If whatever pressure and stress there is, but you just might need to not... I'm trying to find the words that I want to use here. So if someone has come to you for help or assistance, okay, maybe their ask, you can't do the ask in full, but you can come to a compromise where you can help them out a bit, but they're still expected to do some things. Like maybe they've asked you to completely fix a problem for them, and that's not a problem for you to fix. You can help them in fixing the problem or solving the problem, but it's still their responsibility in the end, and they still have to be accountable for that, right? So this could be where you're offering your help, but not fully to the effect that the ask was. I'm hoping that's making sense. It's making sense in my mind. And let's see. I want one more. I want one more for a final. Yeah, and I do feel like for many of you, we do have a Pentacles card here, so it can be a money ask. Someone may have helped you for financial support. But again, this is the worker bee card. This is as someone who really enjoys their work, someone who has mastered their craft. So I feel like for you, Pisces, this is more about someone coming to you for advice and that kind of support versus actual financial support. And the thing is you are with this Eight of Pentacles coming out, you are very busy. It's like whether or not you actually have the time to support them. So you need to find other creative ways to help this person out. And that will help you, though, to relieve the mental anxiety of making that decision and making that choice on how you can help them. I hope that makes sense for you. If this resonated with you, be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on the notification bell. And please, I'd love to hear how this is playing out for you this week. So do comment below. And again, subscribe, click notification so you're notified when the next reading comes out. But also when I go live in June. When I go live in June, I will be looking at questions coming in from you guys live and doing readings for you on a one-on-one kind of level. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next week. Take care.